Come on, Frankie. Aren't you two a bit old for cartoons? You're not kids anymore, you know.
What the hell are you two doing? Oh, that's my whiskey. You're too young for this, young lady. Both of you are. Much too young.
Hey! What? So we can't do kid stuff, we can't do your stuff either? What do you want us to do?
Headspace.
All we're trying to do is enjoy ourselves.
That's way too
Your childhood is one of the things that, it's one of the things in life you can't really get back. Time and life is the only thing you can't reverse.
Our cities are designed to make us walk in a certain way. As you're growing up, you can often find yourself too old to do all the things you used to do as a kid. Too old to be in education, and then eventually you're sort of too old to be living at home, really. But then you find yourself that because you're young, you're too young to get a proper job that you enjoy, and too young to be taken seriously. Suddenly it's like, shit, I'm out in the real world, what am I going to do? Training parkour, we'll train loads and loads of set moves. We have to be able to use them spontaneously, and we might not even know the route that we're going, but we'll have to run through that, and we'll use all sorts of different vaults to get where we need to go. I teach parkour 3 or 4 times a week. I run clubs and sessions in a few sports halls. It is quite a refreshing experience to go from sort of practitioner of parkour to teacher of parkour. When I was 17, I was going to meetings with the City Council about how we could get parkour promoted properly and safely. So I think there is no too old for this, too young for that. I think there is just the moment now and what you're going to do with that time. If you want to do something, you go for it.
When you're young, it's kind of fun to be grown up, but you don't understand that growing up is something you have to do slowly so that you become you can't just jump straight away to adulthood.
A lot of people are coupled up. You do walk around and all you ever see is people holding hands and people being together and stuff. It's I don't really see the point in that. I mean, you're 15, 16, you've got your whole life to have that. You're not going to settle down, so.
If venting your anger through something creative, it feels more constructive than just screaming and ranting and raving, so it's just a better way to vent your anger.
There were leaves falling gently in the breeze, but falling all the same. They were lovers, burning up in the flames of their own lust, but it scarred them just the same, star-crossed. No one can choose the times and ages to which the story of our lives may unfold. The only choice we hold is what we choose to bring to these times. Trying, and love is rare. Not that conjured, calculated type love, factory, mass-produced, Katie and Peter, Pitt and Angelina, Dave and Victoria, displayed on TV for the world to see and replicate. Not simulacra love, but that simultaneous spark that occurs between two people young enough not to know it's what we live for. This is their age, and this is their place, their piece of this puzzle of time, space, eternity, universe. They kiss. And there's a struggle in both their chests of intimacy versus independency, altruism versus selfishness, lustful eagerness versus willful patience, all the world's hate and their love.
I think the drinking and the smoking is in some way a reaction to wanting to grow up fast. I don't have to be smart, clever or anything like that. I can just act like an adult and that will make me an adult.
Got a track on the album called Magician's Assistant, which is about self-harm, and it's a subject that, I mean, I've experienced from people close to me. It's your life, your body, so you can choose what you do. And if one day you can't rein it in and of your last breath you are the only witness, then so be it, because it's your last breath. When you are growing up, one of the most natural urges is an urge for independence, to be your own person, to get away from under the shadow of your parents or siblings or anyone like that. And that is important, it's key. It's great to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, to realise that you can survive on your own and exist on your own. As you said before, this just affects you. It's your life, your body, so you can choose what you do. But you've also got to remember that even at that point, even at your highest point of independence, you've still got a responsibility to other people. If you have found independence, your parents are still going to see you as their child. God knows they've done all they can to support. Yeah, you didn't grow up in a mansion, but they gave you the best life they could afford. And the moment that last bit of life trickles out and your lungs cease to breathe, they've failed the most important task that they will ever receive. They've failed to give their child a life that's worth living. You've got to realise that there are people who will be thinking about you and caring about you, and you know, you will be intrinsic to their life. It's your life, your body, your sister, your parents, your friends, and your partner, so you can choose what you do.
Everyone has a different journey in their life that they have to go through. Can't be a set age where they think, yeah, that because you're that age, you can do this, this, and this.
I don't look bad. Do I, John? I can still pull this off, can't I?
Yes, love.
Right, we're off. Have you seen my... Mum, what are you doing? What? That's my top, you can't wear that.
Uh-oh. Hey, women, eh? Like bear grief, blood. Like this could get like well fierce, innit?
Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
I don't get this. Being a teenager's rubbish. Why would you all want to be like us?